I don't believe it. Pinch me to see if I am awake. I can't believe it. Wake me and say there's been a mistake. No, don't. I'd sooner sleep on. That is in case the dream has gone. No, this is no dream, my friend. This, it would seem, is where my trouble ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, 54 Below is proud to present Miss Mimi Hines.
Stop me now. Watch out, world, I'm warning you. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know that there is a promised land. I'm gonna find it, and how. Hope is high, and I wanna cling to it. Tie every string to it, give everything to it. I'll make all my dreams come true. My final vow, how I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will one day. Watch out, world, I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me now. I will find success today. Nothing can stop me now. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know the future is mine to have. I'm here, I'm making a vow. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Stick out my chin again. Go in and win again. Get you gone, you sky are gray. Farewell for a round. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know my blood dear, all else to seed somehow. I blew a lyric. Nothing can stop me now.
We're a little late, folks, so good night. Oh, it's behind me. I never looked there. I tell you what, they said there'd be a hot day in July when this broad plays New York again. Never thought that you would be sitting here so close to me. There is nothing more that I can say, so words will have to wait until another day. Kiss me once and kiss me twice, and then we'll set a price. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dream about you, or just how empty they all seem without you. So kiss me once, and kiss me twice, and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. I'd like to take this chance to welcome you all to this beautiful little jewel boîte. It's such a sweet little club. It's like a jewel box. And I want to, does anybody here recognize this old song? I figured you'd all be too young, you know. This song was written by Julie Stein and Sammy Kahn back in 1941. It was written to welcome all of the troops coming home from the war. And I'd like to say that. I'd like to say that right now. Thank you to our servicemen and women coming back from those horrible, horrible wars. This song was recorded in 1941 by Harry James and Kitty Callan. And it was #1 in the whole world. Ain't that something? And I just want to thank you for coming here tonight to share my dream birthday. How many dreams I dream about you, or just how empty they all seem without you. So kiss me once, and kiss me twice, and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. Oy vey, it's dry in here. But it's dry everywhere now. This humidity is murder, isn't it? I'm swollen everywhere. Don't look. Just don't look, that's all. Don't look. August 28th, 1958. Now there's a way back for you. And my beautiful Russ Kassoff, that's his birthday. The 28th of August. Isn't he lovely? I call him the Mad Russian. Anyway, that day was a really big day for me. That was the day that Jack Parr initially cried for the very first time in history. I sang this song on the Jack Parr show, and my whole life changed. The next day, Phil and I were walking on Fifth Avenue, and there was a cop, and he blew his whistle, and he said, "Hey, Phil, Mimi, wait, stop all the traffic." He said, "I'm a New York cop, but I cried too." And he let us all go back. And then the cab drivers were rolling down windows and saying, "I saw you last night, you were terrific." I'm yelling, "Taxi, right over here." then we went into Saks Fifth Avenue. We're trying to shop. I was at the Chanel counter, of course, and they were all crowding around us, saying, "Oh my goodness! It was one of those nights. You see, there were only 3 channels." It's true. I'm not making this stuff up. I wish I was, but it's really true. There were only 3 channels: NBC, CBS, and ABC, and Jack was on NBC, and we were up there. But he didn't come from the NBC studios. He came from a little theater, I don't even know if it still exists. My producer and director, Mr. Mark Sundroff, he had his 50th birthday party in the Hudson Theater. It's true. He did. And I couldn't believe it. The first time I'd been there since the Jack Parr show. Anyway, that night was a really special night. And the song that did it was a song from a wonderful show that my darling Bobby Preston was the star of. And you all know it was Music Man. You all know that. And I'm going to try to sing it for you tonight. And it's going to be a little different because you see, Russ, he's having a little trouble, you know, he's older. And he's got a little tendonitis, you know, a little arthritis in the hands. And he's changed a lot of keys because he can't play in those keys anymore. Russ gave me that joke, I have to tell you this. But I'm going to try to sing it for you, God willing, in the original key. Soft lights, soft. There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ring. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows dawn, and you, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. After all of that, you know, our first job was so exciting, I couldn't believe it. The first thing we did off the Jack Parr show was to open at the Copacabana with Tony Bennett. We were his opening act, and if you ever see, there's a biography on him, and they show you a sign outside the Cope, and it says, Tony Bennett with Phil Ford and Levy Hunt. Oh, it was too exciting for words. And right from there, we got a telegram to go with Tony to the Chez Paris. And you know where that is? It's in a little town called Chicago. Chicago. I'm freezing my tail. Chicago. Chicago, sometimes it's colder than jail, but I love it. I'll bet you bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago. Chicago, the town that Huey Hefner won't let him shut down. Hi, I'm your funny Zelda. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say things you're never gonna see him do on Broadway. You'll have the time of your life. I saw a man do the fruit with his wine in Chicago, my hometown. Everybody in Chicago, yes, in Chicago. Chicago, come on, I'll show you around and you'll love it. I'll bet you about $1 you lose the blues in Chicago. Chicago, that town that Billy someday can't shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just wanna say they do things you're never gonna see them do on old Broadway. You have the time of your life. I saw a man and he danced When I think of you, and I think of him all the time, likely I'll spend my days hearing his turn of phrase, things I found hard to praise right now would seem divine. The truth is, I'll only miss him when some stranger laughs, 'cause it's still his laugh my heart hears. Maybe in time, I bet, the longing will grow the slightest bit less, but there will be moments, yes, when it disappears. I'll bet I'll forget him completely in about 100 years. Go, Russ. Maybe in time, I'll bet, the longing will grow the slightest bit less, but there will be moments, yes, when it disappears. I'll bet I'll forget him completely in about 100 long Bishop, though. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment that you'll never be this time once out. Let it only come on to be loved. All life So I told you I was going to tell you about Julie Stein. Let me tell you about Julie Stein. Let me tell you about Julie Stein and Bob Merrill. I want an experience that way. Two of the greatest writers that ever lived wrote this beautiful musical. The best musical they could ever write for a living comedian. And I felt privileged when they asked me to do it. I really did. It was a wonderful time of my life. It was a time I'll never forget. Am I in the right place? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I'm in the wrong place. I screwed up again. What are you going to do? But it's my birthday. I'm 80 years old. I'll tell you about Julie later because I'm in the wrong place. So I got to tell you about this guy. There's been a lot of composers in my life. Oh, what you mean? Yeah. Right. Oh, let me see. Yeah. And like that. Yeah, like that. I'm hooked on Kojak again. I can't help it. Me TV. Okay. Phil and I, after all of that excitement, we were doing a lot of summer stock. So they called us up and they said, "You want to do Roar the Grease Paint and Smell of the Crowd?" I said, "Well, wait a minute. I could do that." I said to Phil, "I like those songs. I love those songs. Anthony Newley and Leslie Bricusse, that's a great score." And after all, I said to him, Judith Anderson just did Hamlet, so why couldn't I do Cocky? And he did Sir, and we did it with Anthony Newley's blessings. And this is one of the songs. Comes at the first act curtain. It's a beautiful song, and I hope I can sing it. I mean that sincerely.
You can sing it.
Wait a minute, I need a little Wasser. Who can I turn to when nobody needs me? My heart wants to know, and so I must go where destiny leads me. With no star to guide me, and no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after today, the darkness will hide me, and maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. I'll throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter,
With you, I could learn to. With you, on a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn away? With no one to guide me and no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after today the darkness will hide me. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. I'll beg, steal, or borrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you, I could learn to. With you, on a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn And now, back to Julie. Anyway, you know what it's all about. I don't have to tell you. Hit it, fellas. I'm riding Schwartz with Rat-Tat-Tat, and I guess you heard reports that the guys are running up a walkaway. And they told him, here comes Schwartz. And when I get mad, believe it, Jack, out of nowhere comes a maniac. I'm quick in the foot, I shot the pants, I wouldn't give him a second chance. Schwartz can rock away. Quiet. I met Mademoiselle from Argentine, and my bagels gave a spin way. She said, Private Schwartz, come closer dear. Mother Simmons, I got in. When you're fighting for democracy, for anointing Schwartz and company, I'm true and true, red, white, and bluish. I talk this way because I'm Canadian. Tell Bob Rockaway, hey, hey, don't pull the back away. Sailing home is General Schwartz.
songs that they somehow left out of the movie. Who are you now? Now that you're mine, are you something more than you were before? Are you warmer in the rain? Are you stronger for my touch? Am I giving too little by my loving you too much? How is the view? Sunny and green. Now that you walked in the door and through my dream, I know I am better and braver and surer too. But you, are you now? Who are you now? Are you someone better for my Thank you. I could do this all night. Thank you. Listen, kid. I got 36 expressions. Sweet as pie, but tough as leather. And then 6 expressions more than all that Barrymore's put together. Instead of just kicking me, why don't they give me a lift? Yeah, it must be a plot, because they're scared that I got such a gift. Well, I'm miffed. Why? You may ask. 'Cause I'm the greatest star. I am by far, but no one knows. Wait, you're gonna hear a voice, a silver flute. They'll cheer each tune. Hey, listen, kid, that's terrific. When I expose it, now can't you see to look at me that I'm a natural Camille? As Camille, I just feel I have so much to offer. Hey, kid, I know I'd be divine because I'm a natural cougher. Something got it, not a lump. I'm a great big clump of talent. Laugh! They'll bend in half. Did you ever hear the one about the nearsighted Indian? 1,000 jokes. Stick around for 'em, folks. 1,000 faces. I reiterate, when you're gifted, then you're gifted. These are facts. I got no axe to grind. Hey, what are they blind? In all of the world so far, I'm the greatest star. Who is the kid with pizzazz? Who is all ginger and jazz? Who is as glamorous as? Who's an American beauty rose with 10 American beauty toes and 10 American beauty toes? High on the target and wham! One shot, one gunshot and bam! Hey, Mr. Sandra. So now, Phil and I have established a residence in Chicago because it was so good to us. We're living in a hotel called the Astor Hotel. It was just beautiful. In the basement was the French restaurant Maxime's. It's true. And there was a beautiful party going on down there with Ethel Merman and Cy Coleman. They said, come on down to the party, kids. So we went downstairs. We had a lot of laughs with Ethel Merman. She was wonderful. She was my friend, and I loved her dearly. And Cy says, come over here, Mimi. He says, I've just written a new show called Sweet Charity. And you're making a record, right? Yeah, I was. I was making a record with Don Costa down at the studio in Chicago, right there on that street right near the Astor Tower. I forget the name of the street, but that was a great recording studio in those days. And I said, I'd love to hear it. So he played this beautiful Cy Coleman, Carol Lee lyric for me, and I loved it. And I went right the next day to Don Costa, and I said, I gotta do this song, I gotta do this song. And now I gotta do it for you. And I did record it. When I was a kid, parking on the road, was sweet winter and summer. Get this out of your face. He was a traveling salesman, what the trade called a drummer. He worked for a firm called Juvenile Frocks, and once in so often he'd bring home a box. That was the box I'd fall on. If my hands were clean, Pop let me try them all on. Number 553, the juvenile frock for me. I loved 553. It was copied from an import. It was real Parisian. First I'd model it for Ma, then I'd hand it back to Pa. The pink taffeta sample, size 10. It had 27 buttons that was sewed on very straight. And the skirt spread like a fan. And besides, it fit me better than the blue organdy sample, size 8. Then my dream went in a suitcase. Papa had to catch a train, and it never would be mine. He would sell it off the line in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Then on my 11th birthday, Pop was way out in Cheyenne. That's the birthday I love most, 'cause what came by parcel post, a pink taffeta sample, size 10. Never thought I'd own a pink taffeta sample. So